now, the war between General Zod and Ra's al Ghul begins in Batman Superman, issue number 7. Written by Joshua Williamson with art by Nick Darrington, colors by Dave McCraig, and letters by John J. Hill. And this issue begins with General Zod recapping the destruction of Kandor at the Fortress of Solitude by Rogol Zar, before we see him holding and then flying off with the broken city. We then come to Batman and Superman going on missions together when they come to the graveyard on Stryker's Island, having been brought there by their new software algorithm that assesses potential threats. In this case, the grave of Clay Ramsey, also known as the Kryptonite Man. Though Batman's scanners show the body is clean, Superman still feels kryptonite nearby as someone then lunges from the trees with a kryptonite blade. Superman catches the blade between his hands and is instantly weakened, but upon contact realizes that this kryptonite is synthetic. Batman then does battle with the masked figure and ascertains that this is Ra's al Ghul due to his fighting style, as Ra's then removes his mask. Ra's attempts to use a smoke bomb in order to escape, but is tackled by a fully recovered Superman, forcing the demon's head to tell them about General Zod and his request to use the Lazarus Pits in order to resurrect the people of Kandor, which Ra's refused, provoking Zod to act accordingly. Which, as far as villain plans go, that's actually a pretty decent one. Attempting to resurrect his people despite the potential negative effects. Also, I'm not sure why, but every time I read a story with Ra's al Ghul in it, I always imagine him with David Warner's voice. After hearing this information, Batman and Superman decide they'll handle it, but Ra's knows where Zod will be going next, and the trio head to a hidden temple, only to quickly discover that the League of the Lazarus, who are the protectors of the Lazarus Pit, are knocked out. Then I actually really like the idea of Zod just knocking the guards out as opposed to killing them, because it really does show his growth as a character, since especially the last time that Superman crossed paths with Zod, they did part on relatively good terms. Whereas old school Zod wouldn't have even given a second thought to killing these guys. They now find Zod in the Lazarus Pit chamber but are too late. He had already emptied the people of Kandor into the pit, and after mere moments, they begin to rise, as the issue concludes with the miniaturized Kandorians flying towards our heroes. And I'm saying it, Batman and Superman issue number 7 was an excellent issue. I love the conflict in this book, especially when it comes to Zod just wanting to resurrect his people after they were killed by Rogol Zar, and just giving me the notion that we can undo this story point, because I've always hated the destruction of Kandor. I am totally all for it, even though that maybe it's not gonna last due to the fact that the Lazarus Pit does have negative effects. But maybe some of them will turn out alright and we can get the return of the Kandor people. The only thing I really didn't like about this book was the change in artist. I don't know what it is, but I find Nick Darrington's art to be a little cartoony, and then some weird line placements. And then the last page, Superman's face looks kind of like, it looks like he's old. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's horrible art, but it's definitely not as good as what came before. But despite that minor gripe, I'm going to say that Batman Superman issue number 7 gets the cool silver medal. So Batman Superman issue number 7, have you read this book? I would love to hear your thoughts. Please leave your comments in the comment section below. And if you like this video, I'd love it if you smash that like button, share it with some friends. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and ring that notification bell for more comic book content. And if you're wondering what to watch next, consider one of these 2 videos. Unless you would love some more Batman and Superman, in which case I've assembled a nice playlist right up here. Alright, take care, have a great day, and as always, stay geeky.